Hello guys, welcome back to the class. In this session, I'll be talking about how a sales budget is prepared. Yesterday, I gave the briefing of what budgets are, what budgetary control is, what are the various types of budgets. Now, talking about sales budget, a sales budget is basically we represent how many units will be sold of which product at what price in which department will sell in which area for which period. It's basically a tabular presentation of the data given in the question. So if you can come to the question number 1, which I have shared with you guys. Problem number 1 says the HP Limited manufactures 2 brands A and B. Gives the following particulars. The sales department of the company has 3 departments in different areas of the country. So you have 3 departments, department 1, department 2 and department 3, and there are 2 products, there are 2 brands like A and B. Now he has given you the sales budget for the year ending 31st December 1992. Department 1, 2, 3 of A and B. Sales units information is there. Selling price is also given as 3,000 and 4,000 respectively in all the departments. So it is estimated that with the rigorous sales promotion, the sales of B in department 1 will increase by 3,50,000. So these are the changes which are going to come. So we are going to implement these changes and prepare another sales budget. So we can prepare the table sales budget in a way. This is question number 1, first numerical, and we are preparing sales budget. Sales budget for the year. Sales budget for the year 1992. So this is for the coming year 1992, for the year ending 31st December 1992. Already the information is there regarding sales units and the selling price, but there are certain changes which are going to take place. So these changes will be implemented into our budget. As we know, there are 3 departments and we know there are 2 brands. So you can put departments row wise or column wise, it's up to you. We can go with, let us start department 1, department 2 and department 3. So if I put departments row wise, then I can take brand A and brand B on the columns. Now what is that you're going to show? See, sales are, we are having units, we are having the selling price per unit, and we have the sales, the total sales. Units, selling price and the sales. Units in number, this is given in number, selling price rupees. Same with department, that is brand B, units, selling price and sales value. In fact, you can also have a total sales column. Total sales column also, where you can add up the sales figure and you can show them. All right. So the table goes something like this. We have 2 brands. We have 3 departments. Right. We have units information, selling price information. Okay, let me come to the question. Now, I'll just write the information as it is given. Department 1, they have 6 lakh units. So department 1 of brand A, 6 lakh units. Department 2, 11 lakhs, 25,000 units. The Department 3, 3,60,000 units. And brand B, Department 1, 8 lakh units. Department 2, 12 lakh units. And Department 3, 40,000 units. Alright. And selling price is 3,000 and 4,000. Guys, 3,000 multiplied with 12 lakh, 11 lakh, it goes, I cannot fit it in the space. So I am omitting 3 zeros. I will take it as 3. Sales price are 3 and 4 in all the departments. So it should be 3 and 4 in all the departments. So I am omitting 3 zeros for the calculation purpose. Okay. Now look at what changes is this. It is estimated that with the rigorous sales promotion, the sales of B in Department 1, the sales of B in Department 1 will increase by 3,50,000. What is the existing sales? 8 lakhs. It is increasing by 3,50,000. So what will be the new sales? Is it 3,50,000 the new sales or 8 lakh plus 3,50,000 the new sales? It should be 8 lakh plus 3,50,000, right? So 8 lakhs plus 3,50,000, if you add 3,50,000, no? Increase by 3,50,000 in Department B, Department 1 of brand B. So it becomes 11,50,000. Is it okay? That's the first change. It is also expected that by increasing production and arranging extensive advertisement, Department 3 will be able to increase the sales of B. Department 3 will be able to increase the sales of B. So Department 3 of B to 1 lakh rupees. Now here the question is, 1 lakh rupees is the new sales or 40,000 plus 1 lakh is the new sales? Answer is, I have to change this figure. 40,000 plus 1 lakh or directly 1 lakh I should write. I'll directly write 1 lakh. What is the difference between the previous one and this one? It was 8 lakhs plus 350. Why? It is increased by 350. This is directly 1 lakh because it is increased to 1 lakh. It is not increased by 1 lakh. If he says increased by 1 lakh, I would have added 40 plus 1 lakh. But he says increased to 1 lakh, so directly you should write 1 lakh. Then, it is recognized that the estimated sales of Department 2, representing an unsatisfactory target, it is agreed to increase both estimates. So both estimates, this estimate, also this estimate, by 20%. So this is going up by 20%. This is also going up by 20%. Going up by means this one, existing one, plus 20%. So if I have to calculate 20% of this, how much it should be coming to? If you can help me with the calculation part, it is 11,25,000 into 20% gives me 2,25,000 increased. So 11,25,000 plus 2,25,000. The new sales units in this case would be 13,50,000. Okay, and here also 20% increase. 12 lakhs, 20% is 2,40,000. 12 lakhs plus 2,40,000 goes to 14,40,000. So this will become 14,40,000. These are the changes what he's set, and prepare a sales budget for the year to 31st December 1992. It's up to you. It's in front of you. Now what you have to do? Units multiplied with selling price gives you sales figure. So it is 6 lakhs into 3 is 18 lakhs. 1350 into 3, how much it should be? It's 13,50,000 into 3 comes to 40,50,000. This is 360 into 3, that comes to 10,80,000. This is 1150 into 4. That comes to 46 lakhs. This is 1440 into 4. That comes to 57 lakhs, 60,000. This is 1 lakh into 4. It comes to 4 lakhs. All right. What I did, units multiplied with selling price. What is the difficulty? Nothing. You're just doing the multiplication part. And now, if you want to know the total sales, you have to just take the totals. So I can write here the total. You have to do the total only for units and the sales. Units and the sales. And also you can add up the totals. Like this is coming to 18 lakhs. 18 lakhs plus 40 lakh 50,000 plus 10 lakh 80,000. It comes to 69 lakhs 30,000 rupees for the sales. You can add up this also. It is 30 plus 6 9 19 20 21 22 23 lakhs and 1,000 units will be sold, and this will be 11 25 26 lakhs 90,000 units. If you add up this is coming to 46 lakhs plus 5760 plus 4 lakhs comes to is 1.7 lakh 60,000 units to be sold. Sorry, it's rupees. 1.7 lakh 60,000 rupees. So this is your sales of brand A. This is your sales of brand B. You can in fact add this too and write it here. Right? You can just add the sales of A and B, the total sales of the company you will get. So what is basically you understand from this problem, guys? It is a replica of the data given with the changes what he's asking you to do. So I don't think it is any difficult. So you can just make it over. Move to the next question. Come to the second question. The second question, he says, Chandram Brothers sells two products. Again, there are two products which are manufactured in one plant. All right. During the year 1982, it plans to sell the following quantities of each product. They have two products and there are 4 quarters. The data is given to you for 4 quarters of both the products. Each of these two products is sold on a seasonal basis. Product 1 tends to sell better in summer months, while product 2 sells better in winter months. That's a demand pattern. Chandram Brothers plans to sell product 1 throughout the year at a price of 10 per unit and product 2 at a price of 20 per unit. So this is the selling price. All right. A study of the past experience reveals Chandram Brothers have lost about 3% of its billed revenue because of returns, consisting a 2% loss of revenue, and allowances and bad debts 1% loss. So this is one little extension we have. There are no changes also. See, if you can see here, there are 4 quarters, 2 products. So instead of departments now, instead of having departments, we are having products. So I will make this as product 1 and product 2. We are preparing the sales budget. We are preparing the sales budget for the year 1982. That's what is given there. And the 2 products. All right. As you know, for each product, you have to write the sales units, the selling price. So this is quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. All right. And total, we can have it over here. Now, you will be writing units, that is the quantity, number of units sold, the selling price, and the sales. also you can write the same thing. But here guys, we are having a loss. There is a loss of 3% of its billed revenue. So either you can deduct the loss for each quarter, or you can simply write net sales here. I'm adding one more column here, net sales, because net sales means your sales minus your loss. That is the loss what he is going to lose because of the returns and the allowances and bad debts. Similarly, in product 2 also you can write units, selling price, sales, and also net sales. This is gross sales. What do you mean by gross sales? The total sales. Net sales is after the allowances. So, and you can have one more column here, total net sales. So, basically, they have two products, product 1 and product 2. They have 4 quarters information given to us. For each product, we are going to write units. We are going to write the selling price per unit. We are going to write the gross sales and the net sales. Units, selling price, gross sales, net sales, and the total net sales. All right. Now, and I'll just do it for one particular thing you can understand. For first quarter, product 1. First quarter, product 1. The units are 90,000. Second quarter of product 1 is 2,30,000. Third quarter product 1 is 3 lakhs. Fourth quarter product 1 is 80,000. Okay. You can write product 2 here, that is 85,000 units. 75,000 units. Then we have 55 and 85. Okay, this is your units. Then the selling price of the products are, product 1 is sold at 10 rupees per unit. So product 1 is sold at 10 rupees per unit. Product 2 is sold at 20 rupees per unit. And there are no changes also. So what is new point in this particular problem, sir, then? That loss. So if I take 90,000 into 10, my gross sales would be 9 lakhs. But when I'm writing the net sales, see, it's simply you have to just multiply this. 2,30,000 into 10, it is 23 lakhs. 3 lakhs into 10, it is 30 lakhs. 8 lakhs 80,000 into 10, it is 8 lakhs. Okay. Now, what is that you have to do here? Net sales. Net sales is nothing but, see this? Net sales is nothing but your gross sales minus, what is the loss you are having? There is 3% of loss. So 3% of gross sales. So gross sales, whatever you have, from this you are going to get 3% loss. For example, if I calculate 3% of 9 lakhs, that comes to how much? 27,000. So 27,000 is lost. So it will be 8 lakhs 73,000. How did you get this? It is 9 lakh minus 3%. Similarly, 23 lakhs into 3% gives me 69,000 loss. So this will be 22 lakhs 31,000, 69,000. So 30 lakhs into 3% gives me 90,000. So it will be 29 lakhs 10,000. 8 lakhs into 3% gives me 24,000. So it should be 7 lakhs 76,000. Did you get this, guys? Nothing special. Whatever gross sales you have, from gross sales, deduct 3%, you'll get the net sales. You can actually do it in the total also. The same thing should be followed for product B. And then what you have to do, you have to simply add the net sales of this and this, put it in the last column. Is that okay? So there is nothing to teach you in sales budget. According to me, sales budget is, we are again putting it in the table with the changes what he's asking us to do. I hope you have understood sales budget. Okay, having discussed about sales budget, now we move on to the second type of budget, the production budget. As I told you, production budget basically speaks how many units of finished product we have to produce. Now, let us take a simple example. If I have to sell, my sales are 50,000 units, okay? I have to sell 50,000 units. But I already have my opening stock is estimated to be, say, 10,000. And I want a desired closing stock. I still, at the end of the period, I wanted some 20,000 units to be in stock. Now, can you tell me, if this is the situation of a company, how many units these people should produce? I have to sell 50. I already have 10. Okay? Assume that this is not there. Assume that the closing stock situation is not there. I have to sell 50. I already have 10 with me. Assume there is no closing stock requirement. Then how much I should produce? I should produce only 40, isn't it? Because I already have 10 with me. Another 40 I produce, then I'll be able to sell 10 plus 40, 50, I'll be able to sell. But now I'm adding one more condition saying that I want a closing stock 20,000 units in my godown. So now tell me how many units I should produce. So it goes something like this. You want to sell 50 plus you want to have 70 left out. So total requirement is, you want to sell 50 plus you want to have 20 as a closing stock. So totally you need 70,000 units. So you require 70,000 units. But of this 70,000, already I have 10,000 units with me. So I have to produce only 60,000. So from this, what do you understand? Your sales plus closing stock minus opening stock gives you the production. So from this, we can understand for a production budget, we need to apply a formula, and the formula goes like this. So whenever you're preparing a production budget, the formula is production units. I'm not talking about cost here. Remember, it's a quantity budget. Production units budget I'm talking about. So therefore, it's a quantity budget. No rupees will enter here. So production units is equal to sales units. See, whenever I'm talking about sales units, I'm talking about finished products plus closing stock of finished goods minus opening stock of finished goods. So when you look at this equation, how much I should produce is basically what I should sell plus what is desired at the end minus what you already have at the beginning. So it is sales units plus desired closing finished goods minus already existing opening stock will give you the units required for your production. Is this formula clear? Now, if you have understood this, we can straight away go to question number 3, which is asking you to prepare a production budget. So let's do question number 3. Look at this. He gave you 3 products. He gave you sales units as per the sales budget, because that's the first thing, Where are you getting the sales figures? From the sales budget. So sales figures are given to you. Estimated stocks on July 1st, 1986 and estimated stocks on June 30th, 1987. Which comes first? 1986 comes first. So that is opening stock. 1987 June is the closing stock. A very simple question. So you are preparing a production budget. And what would be the format? You have 3 products. So my products are A, B, and C. We have sales unit, sales units. What is the next column I need? Closing stock of finished products. What is the next column I need? Opening stock of finished products. What is the last column? Answer. This will be production units. Remember, this production budget is units budget. It's a quantity budget. Why I'm calling it as quantity budget? Because I have sale of finished goods plus closing stock of finished goods, opening stock of finished goods. So this is the production of finished goods. Look at the information given to you. A, sales is 1,50,000 units. B, sales is 1 lakh. And C, sales is 70,000. I want the closing stock of finished goods first. So you go to the last extreme column. Closing stock is June 30th, 1987. So closing stocks are 15,000, 4,500 and 8,000. Then I wanted opening stocks, that is July 1st, 1986 is the opening stock, which is given as 14,000, 5,000 and 8,000. All right. Apply the equation. What is the equation? Sales plus closing stock minus opening stock gives you production. This is your formula. So 1,50,000 plus 15,000 minus 14,000 gives you how much? 1,51,000. 1 lakh plus 4,500 minus 5,000 should be 99,500. 70,000 plus 8,000 minus 8,000 remains 70,000 units. And that's all about the question. So 1,51,000 units should be produced. Product A, product B requires 99,500. That's your answer. You can see there. And product C requires 70,000 units. In fact, you can actually take a total of this. The table goes like this. In fact, you can make a total of this and show. This is the production. All right. You can very well have a total column. The total sales, total closing stock, total opening stock, and total production. Simply add up and show it. I think I need not do that. Is it okay? Then proceed to the next question. Get question number 4. The fourth question says, from the following data, prepare a production budget for the ABC Company Limited. Stocks for the budgeted period are given on January 1st, on 30th June. So January 1st will be taken as opening stocks. June 30th will be taken as closing stocks. And requirements to fulfill the sales program, that is nothing but sales figures. That is also sales of ABC are given. Normal loss in production is 4%, 2% and 6%. So what is the additional point you're having here in the second problem for production budget is there is a loss. So let's see how we tackle this. Now I go with the same format. I am preparing a production units budget. I will be more specific here. It's production units budget because it is a quantity budget. And we have 3 products, so we can move with the same format as we have done for the previous one. Products we have A, B, and C, and this goes same. Sales units, sales of finished goods, plus closing stock of finished goods minus opening stock of finished goods. And here we'll have gross production. Why am I calling it as gross production? Because there is a loss. There is a loss and you require net production. So gross production of finished goods and you can add up loss here. If you want to show the loss units, you can show the loss units, or you can show the net production. Net production of finished goods. So I'm adding one more extra column where I'm showing the net production because there is a loss. So there's three products, as will have a total column. So sales units, this is closing stock of finished goods, opening stock of finished goods, gross production and net production. Look at the question. What is sales? The sales requirements are 60, 50, 80. So the 60,000 units, 50,000 units, 80,000 units. The closing stocks, that is on 30th June, we have 10, 8, 14. So 10,000. Be careful when you're taking stocks. You should take the closing stocks means not of January 1st, it's June 30th stocks I'm going to take. It's 14,000. Then comes opening stocks. Opening stock is given as 8, 9, and 12. So it is 8,000, 9,000, and 12,000. So gross production should not be a problem. It is sales plus closing stock minus opening stock. 60 plus 10 minus 8 comes to 62,000. 50 plus 8 minus 9 comes to 49,000. 80 plus 14 minus 12 comes to 82,000. I have the gross production in front of me, but then I have to find out the net production. So how do you find out the net production? Listen carefully. I think this should not be the gross production. What we got is net production. That's, I have to put this as net here and this as gross. Why? Because if you're producing 62,000 gross, from that if you remove loss, you will get less than 62,000, isn't it? If you're producing 62,000 units gross, from that if you remove loss, it will be less than 62,000. If it is less than 62,000, can you sell this 60? Not possible. 49 if you're producing, you can sell this. But if 49 itself is gross, if you remove loss units from that, then it will be a problem. So therefore, this is what we got is net. Now, I want to find out the gross. See, I'm taking the loss for the first product. What is the loss for the first product? Loss for A it is 4%. Now, what do you mean by 4%? For every 100 units, there will be 4 units loss. So, for 100%, if it is gross, there will be 4% loss. So I'll get only 96% as net, correct? So I'm producing 100 units, 4% is going as loss. So from 100, 4% is 4 units will be lost. So if 100 is gross, 4 units is the loss. So 96 will be the net. Now, do you know the gross units here is we don't know. Do you know the loss units means we don't know. Do you know the net units what you produced is? Yes, I know it is 62,000 units. So, what do you want to find out? I want to find out the gross units. So, it is 60,000 units into 100 divided by 96. If you calculate this, you will be getting the answer. Let me calculate this. It is 60,000 units into 100 divided by 96. It's giving it to 62,500 units. It should be 62,500 units. We don't have the answer given there, but this is what it is, how it is calculated. So I will write here 62,500. Is it 62,500? 62,000. Just a minute, guys. There's a 62,000 into 100 divided by 96. Sorry, it is 64,000. 64,583 units. Student will say, sir, like, how do we check ourselves? Now you know the gross is 64,583. On this you apply straight away 4%. It is not 4 by 96 now, 4 by 100. So 64,583 into 4% if I do, I'm getting 2,583 as a loss. So 2,583 if I remove, I'll get next. Is it okay? Same with the next one. 49,000 into, what will be the answer? 49,000 into, what is the rate of loss given here? For the second product, it is 2%. So how much I will write? Second product, product B. Product B, loss is 2%. So if I'm producing 100 gross units, 2 units, 2% means 2 units will go. So what I get is 98 as net. This is loss. Do you know the gross units? Do you know the loss? Don't know. But do you know the net units? Yes, sir. I know it is 49,000 units. So it is 49,000 units multiplied with cross multiplication. And I want gross, it is 100 by 90. 100 by 90. So if you calculate this, we are getting 49,000 into 100 by 98 comes to 50,000 units. So make it here 50,000 units. Same with product C. How do I go with product C? Loss of the product C is how much? The loss of product C given in the question is 6%. So product C loss is 6%. That means if 100 units is my gross, 6% of 100 is 6 will go and 94 will come. So this is the loss. This is my net. Do you know gross? Do you know loss? Don't know. You know only net. Net is how much? 82,000. So cross multiplication, 82,000 multiplied with 100 divided with what it is, 94. So this answer is 82,000 into 100 divided by 94 gives me 87,234 units. 87,234 units. So what basically you have to understand is this extra part. You can simply take the totals that's in front of you. That's all for today. Thank you.